you.
Love you too.
I'll call you tonight, okay?
Okay, be safe out there.
What? Okay. All right, let me get up to speed here. Cruise control. 80 degrees, or 80 degrees, 80 miles per hour. All right, we're good. All right, I am on the road to take my remote pilot in charge certification for operation of a small UAS for the FAA. I'm going from Sheridan, Wyoming to Billings, Montana, the nearest testing center. And it's September 14th. For me, the drone thing has happened pretty quickly recently, actually. I've always done video and always enjoyed video and always looked for a way to make a living off of video. Then in Christmas, my dad bought me a drone. And he knew he wasn't just buying a toy. He knew it would be a major asset for my business. And ever since then, it has been. I've been working with real estate agents and people who own ranches, and it's been a lot of fun. And then my dad invested $5,000, so he had originally bought me the Phantom 3. But once the business started doing well and he invested some more money, I got a 4 and a brand new workstation for editing, and this camera that we're on right now. And I've got an LLC and sales tax license, new business cards. I've got everything set up. All that remains is for me to actually go into business for myself. And getting this test passed is a major part of that, because as soon as it's been such a pain with the FAA. I understand it's a complicated subject, and I don't know how I would have done it any better, but for those of us who are trying to make money off of the drones, we've been waiting for the day that we could just go get a license and be legit. I mean, I've had my drones registered. I was maybe halfway through the process of trying to figure out how to draft an application for an exemption 333. I'm really glad I didn't get it done, because it sounds like even more of a pain to be on the backlog of the exemption 333 when this 107 came out. So I'm glad to just get in right on time with the rule 107. I studied. I still have I didn't sleep very well last night. I still have the feeling that there's things I'm not going to know, because, there's a lot of great, drone companies out there that are helping with test guides and sample questions, and even the FAA has some good guides and sample questions, and so I've been working my butt off on those and feel like I've really kind of mastered the stuff that was on those. But the FAA also says that the knowledge covered includes stuff from a whole bunch of references. I got a whole list, 12 different documents, and some of them are hundreds of pages long, and I didn't read all of that. So I'm just worried that one of those things is going to show up. Whatever, as long as I get a 70 or 75, something like that is passing. So I'm just trying to be calm. Really, this is a big leap of faith for me. What happened is that I've been working with a particular real estate agency, and they've been talking all summer about going up to Billings and talking to the office up there, and that would be a way for me to get more work, because I've been pretty busy with them, but you know, a real estate agent only has 4 or 5 houses they're working on, so once you do a video for each of those houses, you're kind of done. And so they were trying to find me more work by saying, oh, we've got an office in Billings. Why don't you meet us there? Why don't we go up there sometime and meet with them? And so I let them know that I was going to be up there anyways because of taking this test. And they said, okay, we'll set up a meeting. Well, just the other day, I got a call from them and they said they talked to the office and didn't want to waste my time because up in Billings they don't have a lot of big ranches and don't need a lot of drone work. It's mostly residential. They have a guy who does some video for them of the residential stuff. And so just don't know that they'll be able to give me much and wouldn't want to waste my time. Well, the thing is, I'd already paid for a motel room up in Billings for the night just so I could be there the next morning. You know, I could have just come back home after the test, but I already had it lined up to stay in Billings overnight just to meet them in the morning. And so I'm still going to go in and give them a card. And I was pretty upset at first that that a whole half of this venture, making new contacts and putting a boost of new contracts into my new business. So at first I was upset, but then I realized, something my wife had told me: don't put all your eggs in one basket. A good old-fashioned common sense. Like, I was relying on this one real estate company that I've been working with anyways to hook me up with jobs in Billings, and that's all I was going to do. I was going to go and take this test, screw off the rest of the afternoon, spend the night in a hotel, go meet with this one company, and then come home. Well, after I realized I wasn't really going to get much out of this meeting with this one company, I spent a whole bunch of time researching other companies with headquarters in Billings, and there's a bunch of great real estate places that have giant $1 million ranches around the West with some headquarters in Billings. And so now, instead of just one place, I'm going to spread around and get business cards to a bunch of places. I've got their phone numbers and addresses written down. I wish I had thought to weeks ago to order 20 thumb drives with my logo on it, and put examples of my work, like a demo reel that I could just hand a person instead of a business card. That would be sweet because it gives them something physical, that's sitting right there that they can watch on their computer anytime that reminds them of you. But I don't have that in place, so I'm just going to have to hand them business cards. I'll have a thumb drive myself with examples on it and my iPad, and if they're more than passing interested, I can kind of show them some of my work. But I'll make sure to at least get their email address, every person I talk to, and then I will send out links to YouTube videos, and those people should, within the next couple of days, and those people say, oh yeah, that guy who came in, cool, I want to see this. So I'm actually pretty excited about this. This is a big leap of faith for my business. I'm going to get the drone certification, which is going to make me more able to advertise my services without running afoul of the FAA, and I can brag that, I'm the only guy around who's certified. And then hopefully I'll just make a bunch of contacts. I don't have anything ready-made, but there's even some agricultural businesses. I'd really like to get into helping farmers and ranchers, and there's this place that does advanced scientific crop consulting, with soil sampling and all this, and they sound like somebody who might use a drone sometime. So I'm just going to try all these things, and hopefully I come back with a real idea that my business is going to expand outside of my hometown to the whole region, and then I can get some travel with my family as a part of the home business. So I just wanted to create this vlog to take you along on this journey where I'm trying to change my life. Really, these drones have allowed me to try and change my life and to live off of making art, is the way I see it. These drones are a really big tool for creative artists, and I just have a lot of fun with them. And I'm taking the leap. I'm doing the thing everybody really wants to do. I'm getting out there, making a logo, making a name for myself, just promoting the heck out of my business, and I'll let you know how it goes. I definitely want to give you a little preview for those of you who are going to take it or are thinking about taking it. I want to give a little preview or a little feedback on my experience today with the testing process. I'll tell you, like I said, I didn't sleep very much last night. And it's not because, I don't know, I wasn't consciously worried. I felt pretty good. I tried to go to bed early, but I was packing the last minute, so I didn't really go to bed before midnight. But even then, I laid down and my mind was clear and I was calm. But still, throughout the night, I'd have these these vague half dreams and half thoughts and wake halfway up, thinking, oh my God, what day is it? Did I miss the test? Or maybe I got it wrong. Maybe the test was yesterday and I'm going to wake up tomorrow and realize that I didn't. Or what didn't I study? And I just had anxieties like that all night. So I'm glad that it's here. I'm glad I'm going to get it over with. And I'll let you know how it goes.